What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to turn your dash from this to this using the Color Clusters RPM kit. The Color Clusters RPM kit is a universal kit that just pretty much allows you to personalize your dash a little bit. What it does is it adds the green, yellow, and red kind of indicators that you would see on higher end motorcycles to a bike with kind of these basic dashes. So in this video, I'm going to use my Yamaha MT07 to show you how to install it, but this is a universal kit and can be installed on a lot of motorcycles with this style of dash. Like I said, this is a universal kit, but I'm doing it on my MT07 to show you guys this step. The first step is to remove your dash. So on this bike, there's just two top screws you have to undo, and then you can pull the dash off. Once you have those two clips removed, you can just undo the electrical clip on the back and remove your dash. All right, so with the motorcycle dash removed, you're gonna wanna place it on a soft cloth so you don't scratch the screen. Now what you're gonna have to do is disassemble the dash. So on the MT07, you have these two screws right here, as well as the 8 screws surrounding the dash casing here. With all the screws removed, you can go ahead and open up the LCD screen, and you wanna remove the screen from the casing. All right, so now that we have the dash completely disassembled, you're gonna need a few tools to install the product. You're gonna need a set of scissors, a marker, either permanent or washable. I recommend washable, and I'll explain why in a little bit. Alongside the tools, you're gonna need the actual RPM kit. So in the package, you're gonna get a set of instructions that pretty much go over what I'm gonna be talking about in the video, as well as a few tips that you guys can read when you guys get your product, as well as the 3 RPM stickers that you're gonna need to make this product work. In the package, you're gonna get green, yellow, red in universal sizes. So like I said, this can be used for any dash out there. The first step is to actually plug the dash back into the motorcycle, and I'll explain why. All right, so the reason we wanted to plug it back into the dash and turn the bike on was so we can see where we want the green, yellow, and red stickers to go. On the MT07, it's super easy because you have this horizontal line that kind of goes where the RPMs go. So you're gonna kind of want to make note on where how far you're gonna want the green, how far you're gonna want the yellow, and how far you're gonna want the red. And obviously this is gonna be different on other bikes. For the MT09, for example, I'll put up a picture of the RPM kit installed in there. It's kind of on a slant, so you're gonna have to work around it. But the first step is to take your green sticker as well as the marker. Like I said, using a washable marker is super helpful in this case, but if you have a permanent marker, you can easily work around that too. And you're gonna wanna take note on where you're gonna wanna mount the green sticker. So for me, I'm gonna put it right around the 7 mark, which is about right there. So you're gonna line up the green sticker and draw a line straight down on where you want the first cut to end. Notice how I kind of go over the dash a bit. That just gives me some extra room just in case I do mess up or this shifts around anywhere. So you have that extra room to kind of play with. All right, so what you're gonna wanna do now is take your scissors and make a cut directly on that line. Now, if you used a washable marker, that line's just gonna wipe off after you install this on your dash. But if you used a permanent marker, you're gonna wanna make a cut on the right-hand side of that line so you're not left with any permanent marker on your piece when you go to install it. All right, so now it's time to install that green piece on your dash. What you're gonna wanna do is make sure the dash is perfectly clean. And when it's perfectly clean, you can go ahead and install this. So all you gotta do is peel off the one corner and apply it on the spot that you kind of lined up before. So I'm gonna do it right after the 7 mark. There we go. And now all you have to do is lick your finger and start applying it to the actual dash. All right, so with the green piece on, you're gonna wanna do the exact same with the yellow and the red. So with the yellow, all you're gonna wanna do is line it up and make another mark where you want the red to end, or the yellow to end and the red to start. So for me, I did it right at the red mark right here because that is kind of where the original red tachometer would end. All right, so with the yellow piece cut, we're gonna do the exact same. Make sure the screen is still clean and remove the yellow piece from the backing and install it right after the green piece. And there we go. And so this piece did have a marker spot from the washable marker, but when you lick your hand and you kind of go over to install it, that just wipes right off. So that is the benefit of using a washable marker compared to a permanent marker. Last piece is now the red. All right, so now with the red, you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna line it up and you're gonna want to draw the kind of marker line on the edge of the display just so you have enough material when you're applying it. And with the red piece cut, you're gonna wanna peel it off and do the exact same thing you did with the yellow and the green. All right, so there we go. We got the red installed, the green installed, and the yellow installed. So now the last step is to clean up all this extra material. For me, I'm just gonna use a set of scissors, and you can go around the dash and just kind of clean up where the excess material is. So as you guys can see, I just went ahead and cut around the entire screen, and it doesn't have to be perfect. You can take an X-Acto knife and go directly inside there, but when you put the dash casing on, you actually don't see this excess material. So that's why I opted just to kind of leave it like that. All right, so with the kit installed and the dash back on the bike, I recommend turning the brightness to max. To do that, hold down the left button on the MT models, start the bike, and you'll have this kind of display pop up. Now just hit the right button until the dash brightness increases. All right, so there you go. That is how you install the Color Clusters RPM kit on your motorcycle. I installed it on my MT07, but every install is gonna be a little bit different, but the basics are there. Just have some fun, have some creativity, take your time, and you're gonna get pretty great results. You're also going to be able to install this kit on any bike that has one of the Color Clusters LCD flips on it. I'll put up a few pictures on it right now of my bike with the LCD flip with the RPM color kit installed as well. If you have any questions, you can leave them down in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you want to pick up a kit, you can go ahead in the description down below and grab yours off the Color Clusters website. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.